gamer here. And let's replay Secret Files Tunguska because I can do better. So, I'm a bit confused. What did I forget? I must have done it in my sleep last time. I looked at the plan. What's the list? What's that?
On this list are the names of the employees of the museum. Scientific Director, Vladimir Kalenko. Office 5. In Office 4, there is this Max Gruber.
Right. But I thought that wasn't important. It was very, very important. Sorry about that.
Instead of finding out what is locked inside the stone, I now have it encased in a bit of glass.
Right. There, I forgot to look at it before. There's something inside the stone, something colored. We'll get to that eventually. Now I should know which fuse to do.
I'll just turn Max Gruber's blaring music down to a bearable level.
Off.
And I didn't save. What a mess. Redoing all of that work is gonna take hours.
Mr. Gruber, please, let me in. I need to talk to you.
What? Hold on just a sec.
Hello, you're Nina Kolenkov, right?
Yeah, how did you know that?
Your father told me about you. I'm so happy to finally meet you. Were you wanting to have a look over your father's shoulder while he's working?
I wanted to see him, but when I got here, the door to the museum was standing wide open, and his office was in total chaos. Oh yeah, Eddie was crouching, completely terrified inside the reproduction of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and was stammering something about floating creatures.
Doesn't exactly sound like a strict observation of the work rules. But I'm not at fault. I haven't come out of my office for hours. What does your father have to say about it?
That's exactly it. He's gone.
Gone? What do you mean gone? He couldn't have just disappeared into thin air.
I have a sneaking suspicion that something terrible has happened here. You really didn't see anything?
No, unfortunately not.
Mr. Gruber, you should really save your work more often. And obviously is not using the current office pack where they do. Well, they did that even back then. Oh well, I don't really care. Let's ask about work.
My father's room looks like it's been rummaged through. Do you know what my father was working on last?
Not exactly. Actually, he was supposed to have been taking inventory. We're renovating.
Yeah, I know, but...
But he mentioned recently that the inventory wasn't top priority right now. Something came up that he wanted to tend to first.
You don't happen to know what that was, do you?
No, like I said, I was stressed out too.
Alright.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary recently? Any strange occurrences? Was my father behaving differently than usual?
No, not really. We haven't seen much of each other in the last couple of days. I was under a lot of stress and he seemed like he had a lot to do too.
Darn.
Maybe you should get the police involved. The whole thing sounds a bit unsettling.
Yeah, I already tried, but they don't seem to be interested in my father's disappearance.
Great.
The caretaker was totally out of his mind, stammering something about men in black robes and strange voices.
Eddie? You know, he's a really great guy, but...
But he likes to hit the bottle, I know. But I've never seen him like that before. He seemed like something had really scared him.
Well, if someone really was here, then Eddie might have seen something, and combine his lively imagination with a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, but I think I'll go ahead and talk to him as soon as he's gotten a hold of himself again anyway. He's the only one who might be able to help me.
And I'm out of options.
I'll just keep looking. I'm beginning to feel like Eddie does. I'm totally confused, and I'm really starting to feel scared.
If you need help, I'll be here.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Right. Well, I've talked to Max. What should we do now? Oh! Hello.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. Detective Kansky. I'm leading the investigation here, and who are you?
Me? Nina Kalinkov. I called you.
Well, well. So I hear your father disappeared.
Yeah, I arrived here and wanted to see my father. He said he'd still be at the museum. And when I got here, the door to the museum was ajar and it looked like a bomb had hit his office.
I'm really worried. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, more options.
Do you have
Chaos.
any idea what could have happened here? I can't believe that my father could have created such a mess.
I don't even know your father, but we can't rule out anything.
Do you really mean to say that...
I'm not saying anything at all, dearie. I just take all possibilities into account as long as the facts aren't on the table.
Right.
Do you think
Father.
something happened to my father?
Hard to say.
Well, something must have happened. He's not here, is he?
I thought the police wouldn't be able to help me as long as my father's life wasn't in danger.
Listen, girlie. I've been in the business for almost 40 years. I know when something stinks. And this thing really stinks. And if you have something to do with this, then come out with it. I'll find out sooner or later.
Hello? I called the police. Well, more like, I tried to get them to come here. Why would I do that if I had...
Criminals always do the most illogical things. I'm not fooled by such things. Otherwise, I wouldn't have become a detective.
Yeah, all right, I get it. You're a really clever guy.
Apparently so.
If you find something out, you'll let me know right away, right?
Yeah, I need your phone number and address anyway. And don't leave the city. I might have some more questions. Now get out. You're just getting in the way and messing up the evidence.
Strange guy, this detective, eh?
Yeah, and not exactly the friendliest of his profession. But maybe you have to be like that in his job.
Yeah, could be. The main thing is that he finds out what happened to my father. At least there's someone who believes that something is completely and utterly wrong.
I believe you too.
Thanks.
And I'd like to help you too. I don't need to go to bed anymore anyway, and I can always sleep when I'm dead. So, if I can do something for you...
That's really nice.
Just check and see if your father has already got home. He might be worried already and is gonna sentence you to 2 weeks without allowance because you're late.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Unfortunately, I won't be back at the office until this evening, but please come by or call me. If your father is back, then we'll have something to celebrate. If not, then maybe I can do something for you.
Okay, I will do that.
See you tomorrow, and good night.
Good night.
And sleep well.
You too.
He wasn't smitten at all, was he? Well, I can't go back in because the police is there. Anything we can see around here?
My father has worked hard for months on the exhibition of the rulers of long ago. Hopefully I'll find him again soon. And hopefully he's doing well.
And we have proof of renovations over there, and there's something on the ground. Let's see. It's
This
easier
must
to
have broken off one of the lights at the construction site.
then it is mine. If it ain't nailed down, and so forth. I don't think there's much I can do. There is some stuff in my bike, however, I would like to get.
The storage compartment is open now.
Then by all means, stop standing in the way? No, stop. Open it.
My cell phone and my sunglasses. I'd better take both before they get swiped.
Then you should really have had them in your pocket. Anyway, might as well go home. Like Max said. Now what? Getting followed, huh? Nice bike.
Hello? Dad? Are you home?
Think of better places to sleep.
Oh God, my head's gonna explode. Oh hell. Someone's been at work here too. First his office and now his apartment? What has my father gotten himself into? I should be more careful in the future. The guys who did this seem like they're pretty darn serious.
Here we are again. Looking around, we can see some... a desk.
Yummy. Cold pizza with stinky tuna fish.
Who would want tuna fish on their pizza anyway?
Why am I doing this? The smell alone could probably peel the paint off the walls. But then again, beggars can't be choosers.
True. I used to have this screensaver. Or something very much like it.
Dad's old shortwave radio. The antenna is broken off and there's no tape cassette inside. I doubt I'll hear anything other than a steady static hiss. Salt, also known as white gold in the Middle Ages.
Well, we might have a use for it. Lots of notes.
There's a dentist's appointment on one and a shopping list on the other. I can't read the third one, and the fourth one is empty. These don't get me anywhere.
Well, that's true. Don't see those anymore either. Computer.
Password protected. Think, Nina, think.
I think we have to think some more because we can't know that yet. So let us just keep looking. I am not tired. I'm not. Seriously, what?
The carpet is totally filthy here. I should really give my father a new one for Christmas. There's something in between the planks. Even with my slender fingers, I can't get in there.
Huh? Well then, we have to improvise then, won't we?
Documents about my father's expeditions and research results. Looks like the burglar was really interested in them. There are stacks of folders missing. There probably won't be anything else worth finding. Looks like the burglar was very thorough.
A thorough burglar, huh? Go figure.
It's unbelievable how little clothing men need to get through life.
Hey! We're easy that way.
Why there are people in the world who are soothed by stupidly gaping at fishes I will never... Wait a sec. There's something sparkly over there. Besides a few fish, there's a key swimming around in there. There's a grate on top of the aquarium. I can't fit my hands through.
Could remove it, or even smash the glass. But sorry, a small computer problem. I am back. Let's try this again.
Why there are people in the world who are soothed by stupidly gaping at fishes I will never... Wait a sec. There's something sparkly over there. Besides a few fish, there's a key swimming around in there.
Right.
Besides a few... There's a grate on top of the aquarium. I can't fit my hands through.
Typical. I guess we can't get at that right now. There's a book.
A biography of George Shrub. Since when does my father read that kind of trash?
Maybe there's something...
I hope no one's expecting me to read that.
Right. Maybe there is something strange with it.
Oh, the book has a lock. And apparently it's not a book at all, but some sort of chest well disguised in the cover of a book that no one would willingly pick up.
And in it?
The chest is secured with a lock. The key should be fairly flat, so the old hairpin trick probably won't work.
Alright. I cannot open it yet, it seems. Have we exhausted our...
Looks like it hasn't been slept in. Apparently my father hasn't been to bed yet.
So it's not been home then. I think we exhausted our exploits here for the moment. Maybe. It's a bike.
The thing will fall apart if I so much as look at it. Aside from that, I do have my motorcycle. I can move more quickly with it. The only thing that could still be of use is the air pump.
Then we have it. There's a bucket. Let's have a look at the bucket.
The bucket is full of water.
That's nice.
Oh, the handle just came off.
They don't have a whole bunch of whole stuff, do they?
A handle.
I'm gonna get a handle on things anyway.
All right, I'll do it. A single rubber glove and a bicycle spoke. Not exactly a spectacular profit.
Better than nothing. Got one again later.
That leads to the sewer system. The stench is coming out of every opening.
Why would it be an open sewer anyway? Hey, there are cigarette butts.
A whole pile of cigarette butts. Looks like there was a chain smoker at work here. On top of that, my father is such a strict non-smoker, he even banned smoking anywhere on the property.
And there's a car and stuff. And a crate.
A box full of junk that is practically screaming that I'm going to find something inside that'll be useful to me at some point.
Right. We have
Sticks in
double-sided.
front and in back. Also sticks left and right. Kinda sticks everywhere.
At least if it's kept for a while. And we
Glue
have
for
glue.
porcelain and plastic.
Great. Why Nina would even want it is another matter. But anyway. Can I go anywhere? Museum?
The museum is closed, and Max said he wouldn't be back until sometime in the evening. I guess I'll just have to be patient until then.
Right, but there's someone here.
The little girl looks sad. Hello there.
Hello?
What are you doing here all alone? Did you sleep here or something?
Who are you?
My name is Nina. And yours?
Oh, hello, Nina. I'm Lisa.
And? Have you been sleeping here?
So tell me, did you really spend the night here?
Yes?
Why? Don't you have a home?
Yeah, but I was scared.
To go home?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in a whole lot of trouble for sure. My bike is broken, and Dad's camera too.
And that's why you spent the night out here in the cold? How did that happen?
I was playing here in front of the museum, and then suddenly, I got scared. I didn't exactly know why, but I just wanted to hide in the bushes. And then suddenly, there were these strange men in black costumes. So I sat there in the bushes, and suddenly I got even more scared. I just wanted to get away. Then on accident, I pushed the button on the camera. There was a bright flash, and the men turned around. They looked at me, but
But what?
they didn't have faces. It was so awful, and then I just ran away. I ran and ran as fast as I could. And then I realized that I had lost my camera, and so I had to go back. Luckily, those creepy men weren't there anymore. And I found the camera again, but it didn't work anymore. And since my bike was broken too, I didn't dare go home. Will you help me? Will you come home with me? Or can I live with you?
No, better not. But I'll help you fix the stuff. But you have to promise me that you'll go home right away. Your parents are probably worried to death.
Okay, good.
What's wrong with the bike? Actually, so someone else saw those creepy guys, huh? So maybe Eddie wasn't quite as drunk as Nina thought then.
What's up with the bike?
I think I ran over some stupid shard of glass at the construction site, and now I have a flat. And to top it off, the bike was brand new, and my mother made sure to tell me to take extra good care of it, because we don't have much money, you know, and we can't afford a new bike.
Don't worry. You don't need to buy a new bike just because you have a flat. I can take a look at it. And your camera, too.
Would you do that for me? You're so nice. But do you even know how?
Of course, no problem. Give it to me.
I don't know. What if you can't fix things so good? Fix the bike first. If you can do that, then I'll give you the camera. It was really expensive, and if you break it even more...
Yeah, I understand. I gotta prove myself first. Okay, good. Then we'll start with the tire. This photo is my only hope for a hot lead. So there's nothing left for me to do but start fixing the tire.
Right. Well, let's just not ask
See you
for the
later.
camera yet.
But you'll be back, promise?
Of course. Don't you worry.
Right. We have a bike we need to fix.
The tube is flat. I'll
Let's
have to
take it.
remove the tube.
And to see where...
The 3 golden rules for patching a tire. Find the hole, mark the spot, apply the patch.
We shall. We need to go home for that. We could wander around, but I actually know how this works. Because my dad always did that the few times I have had a flat. Just need to put it in water.
There's no way I'll be able to find the hole in the tube like this.
No? I'm sure that was it. Oh, right.
The tube is definitely busted. There's air coming out somewhere. I should find out where it's coming from.
It needs air first. Then we can do that. Not Nina, the bucket.
I'll hold the tube underwater and see where the bubbles come out. So I found the hole and marked the spot.
And what can we use to patch it, I wonder? Tape, probably not. Let's have some...
So now I've smeared glue on the glove. Hopefully this stuff won't dry too quickly.
Well, just enough to patch the damn tube.
Hopefully the glove will withstand the pressure. I can't think of a better alternative right now. The tire tube is patched. Now I just have to put it back inside the tire.
And to do that, we need to go back to the museum. There we go.
The little girl looks sad.
She must be.
Hello, I'm back again.
Oh, hello, Nina.
I fixed the
I
bike.
patched the hole in the tube.
I never would have thought it.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you don't exactly look like you could do something like that.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I'm a motorcycle mechanic.
Yeah, so? You still don't look like you could fix a bike.
I'll just take that as a compliment. And now that I've proved myself worthy, I can fix your camera too.
Yeah, that'd be great. Here, take it.
She's not exactly optimistic, is she?
See you later.
But you'll be back, promise?
Of course.
I will. And remember the problem and the solution. It's just... No, I...
This digital camera doesn't work. I have no idea how I'm supposed to fix it. I still hope I can get a few significant photos from it.
I don't have anything right now. Well, I can fix my
I'll
inventory
squeeze a bit of this oily, slimy liquid into the bowl.
for some reason.
The inside of the dish is somewhat porous. The inside of the...
Yeah, I know. I still can't
The
go
museum
in.
is closed.
I don't think there's... Let's go home again. Not much else I can do. Not much I can do here either, but... Yeah. Well, I need to get something to eat anyway. So we might as well end this video here. In the meantime, this was your host, the Lazy Gamer, logging off. Bye guys.